Zone 13 pledges to end a seat at home. Anambra HOS Igwegbe urges labor unions to promote dialogue. ECOWAS expresses concern over hunger situation in West Africa. Imminent Rockslide threatens a Swiss village burns. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast News on EBS Television. I am Priska Wanko. The Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 13, Mr. Tony Olofu, says Nigeria is winning the war against insecurity in the zone. Mr. Olofu stated this in his one-day working visit to Enugu State Governor, Mr. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, and Enugu State Police Command. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike filed on this report taken from here.
Mr. Olofu, who on arrival was received by the management team of Enugu State Police Command, led by Enugu State Police Commissioner Mr. Ahmed Amani, immediately held an interactive session with senior officers of the command to develop more tactical and strategic plans to end insecurity in the region. Mr. Olofu recently took over from Mr. Abutu Yaro to become the 6th Zonal AIG of Zone 13 since its establishment in Ukpo, Anambra State. In an interview with journalists shortly after visit, the new AIG assured the people of Anambra and Enugu states of his readiness to combat criminality in the zone. He called for cooperation from members of the public as he promised to put in his best in the fight against armed robbers, kidnappers, incessant sit-at-home order, and other criminalities. He thanked the Enugu State Governor for his hospitality and commitment to security of life and property in the state, and assured him that the zone and the two commands under its jurisdiction will continue to work in synergy with the government of Enugu and Anambra states for effective operationalization of community policing to ensure minimal crimes in the area.
We can only assure members of the public to continue to support us so that we provide the required security for their safety. This is a continuous thing. It didn't start just one day, so it takes a little time, but notwithstanding, we will definitely overcome.
In the AIG's entourage were the Commissioner of Police, Enugu State Command, Mr. Ahmed Amani, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Admin, Zone 13, Mr. Ikioye Orutugu, Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of Zonal CID, Ahmed Umaru, his counterpart in charge of Operations, Zone 13, Ibrahim Gutang, among many others.
The member representing Njikoka 2 constituency in the Anambra State House of Assembly, Dr. P. Tubida, has been elected as the majority leader of the House under the platform of the All Progressives Grand Alliance. Other principal officers elected by the lawmakers include Honorable Beverly Ibazo Nkemdiche, representing Onitsha South 2 constituency as the Chief Whip, while Honorable Ifeanyi Chieku of the Demili North constituency is the Deputy Chief of the House. The elevation to principal positions was announced by the Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Uchu Ukafo, during yesterday's plenary. Correspondent Chukwemeka Modelim reports.
In his speech, the new majority leader who spoke on behalf of others, Dr. Ibida, explained that their elections were necessitated by the vacuum created by the death of the former majority leader of the House, the late Dr. Nnamdi Okafor, who died in South Africa last year while on official duty. Dr. Ibida assured that they will discharge their duties creditably and live up to expectations.
This is a responsibility which we must live up to. And I want to assure my revered speaker and very dear colleagues that we will live up to the expectations, up to the responsibilities bequeathed on us today.
Also, at the plenary, the House passed a resolution commending Governor Chukwuma Soludo, security agencies, Anambra State vigilante groups for their relentless efforts in keeping Anambra State safe. The resolution was sequel to a motion of urgent public importance sponsored to that effect by the minority leader of the House, Honorable Onyebuchi Ofo. He informed the House that the dreaded Odumodu, leader of a criminal gang operating from Imo State into Anambra State, was killed few days ago by Anambra State security forces, with 4 others at Amaruru, a boundary between Imo and Anambra States, and appreciated Governor Soludo and security agencies for achieving a great feat in security.
This our governor is working security-wise. I myself am pleased. As the chairman of the committee on security, I am very pleased to say that our governor is very security-wise.
In their separate speeches, the majority leader, Dr. Ibida, the deputy majority leader, Sir Emeka Afoka, the member representing Obarutu constituency, Sir Somtochukwu Udeze, observed that Governor Soludo and security agencies have made Anambra a livable and secure state by arresting insecurity that ravaged the state in the past. Others who commended the governor, the state commissioner of police, Mr. Echeng, and other security agencies for restoration of adequate security network to the state were Honorable Uzoma Eli, representing Onitsha South 1 constituency, the Deputy Chief Whip of the House, Honorable Ifeanyi Chieku, and the member representing Anocha 2 constituency, Honorable Ejike Okechukwu. Speaker of the House, Right Honorable Okafor, also urged Ndi Anambra to always compliment government's efforts towards protection of lives and property and provision of more infrastructure in the state by paying their taxes and levies promptly.
Be it therefore resolved that Anambra State House of Assembly commends Mr. Governor Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, the state security agencies, that is the police, military, DSS, civil defense, the immigration, and the Anambra State Vigilante Service for their relentless efforts in keeping Anambra safe.
From the State House of Assembly, Chukwuemeka Modelim, ABS News.
Trainees in the 1U 2 Skills program of the Anambra State government have applauded Governor Chukwuma Soludo for the initiative. The trainees made this known at various local government areas visited by the Commissioner for Youth Development, Mr. Patrick Ahamba, during his routine monitoring and inspection of training centers and development institute for Batch A Stream 1 pilot phase. Correspondent Blessing Uchendo has the details.
The local government areas visited include Oka North, Oyi, Ayamelum, Onitsha North and South, Obaro, and Anambra East and West. In his remarks, the Commissioner, Mr. Aramba, explained that the ongoing inspection was to ensure effective policy and program implementation, adding that 1U 2 Skills initiative is not a settlement project, rather a development project to make the youths smart entrepreneurs in order to achieve the vision of making the state livable and prosperous. He equally noted that the program comes in 5 stages, which include apprenticeship, entrepreneurship, cooperative, business financing, and mentoring stage, even as he encouraged them to put in their best, which in return will make them independent in the nearest future.
Taking it very seriously, monitor and evaluate what we are doing. The glory of God, we are working around the clock. We are working 24/7 to ensure we deliver it.
Some facilitators at the centers, Mr. Henry Agnobi, Reverend Azuka Chukwano, Mr. Chike Ebuna, Dr. Peter Okafor, and Sir Francis Oranwuba, informed the Commissioner that the trainees are making appreciable efforts in their areas of interest and also commended Governor Soludo's administration for using the initiative to reduce youth restiveness. On his part, the Transition Committee Chairman of Obaru Council Area, Mr. Pascal Anyebuna, commended the youth-friendly administration of Professor Soludo and urged the youths to hold on to having at least 2 skills to help them achieve great goals in life.
If the government through him, never do to know. Or if any woman
Speaking, some of the trainees, Chinonye Okoye from Umuobanam, Uchenna Nwafo from Nsugbe, Chukwebuka Nzeku from Onitsha, Victor Uzo from Atani, Flora Nwabuwanne, and Philomena Udaka, among others, said it was their first time of experiencing such empowerment, noting that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has given Anambra youth a great platform to excel. They noted that the training has rekindled their hope for a better future, even as they commended the quality of training at the centers and promised to come out better after the program.
Say thank you for this great opportunity given to us to participate in this 1U2 skills program, and this is a very educative program. We learn a lot. In fact, we are happy to be one of them.
Blessing Uchendo, ABS News.
The Anambra State Head of Service, Barrister Theodora Iwebe, has charged the leadership of labor unions to support government's agenda to actualize actualization of planned workers' welfare packages. Barrister Iwebe made the call during the State Joint Public Service Negotiating Council SJP-SNC meeting held at the conference hall of the Office of the Head of Service, OHA. The Head of Service was also the chairman of the State Joint Public Service Negotiating Council, called on the labor leaders to work as a team with the present administration to tackle challenges faced by workers, which they presented to her office at different occasions, and restated her commitment towards promoting transparency, accountability, and efficiency in the civil service. She highlighted issues like the review of the pension law and assured the labor leaders that not a penny of the contributed pension of the state workers who belongs to the pension fund administrators, having consulted widely on the issue. The HOS also assured them that the government has since started to contribute this 10% counterpart fund to the pension scheme from the inspection of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's administration, and equally reassured workers that the 3 months deduction from workers' salaries for recapitalization of Ndiola Microfinance Bank has been deliberated upon, and in the case the planned recapitalization fails, the money would be refunded to the workers. Barrister Iwebe assured the labor leaders that the administration of Governor Chukwuma Soludo remains committed to solving the workers' housing problems through assessing the federal mortgage funds, and affirmed that the workers of the defunct Anambra Water Corporation Board were not left out in the government's plan, affirming that they will receive their entitlements following the out-of-court settlement that has been embarked upon. She has explained her efforts towards bringing workers' promotion up to date as a way of correcting the anomaly she met on ground at the inception of office, and advised the labor leaders to always ensure that they pass through proper channels when the need arises. Responding, the Vice Chairman, JNC, representing the Trade Union Congress, Comrade Edith Onwuka, expressed satisfaction with the efforts of the government in solving the matters raised by workers in the state, and commended the Head of Service for restoring unity in the JNC and Governor Soludo for being responsive to the yearnings of the people. The Association of Community Pharmacies of Nigeria, SCPN, Anambra State Branch, has held its 32nd annual conference. The conference, which was held in Oka, has its theme as From Crisis to Preparedness, Future of Community Pharmacy Practice in Anambra State. The event brought together pharmacists, healthcare professionals, industry experts, and stakeholders from across the country, including Senator Uche Ekwunife. Oyinye Agobeze has the details.
ECPN, a professional body dedicated to advancing community pharmacy practice in Nigeria, especially in Anambra State, convened this year's conference to address the challenges faced by community pharmacists during crisis and explore strategies to enhance preparedness for the future. In his welcome address, the state chairman of ACPN, pharmacist Henry Ilo, while thanking all who graced the event, emphasized the importance of community pharmacists in providing accessible healthcare services, particularly during challenging times. Pharmacist Ilo stated that the theme of this year's conference aptly captures the evolving role of community pharmacists as essential healthcare providers and aims to equip pharmacists with the necessary tools and knowledge to navigate crisis effectively and ensure better preparedness for future challenges.
It's a very big challenge, and I hope that this conference will help us to chart a way forward to move out of this particular problem we have and sanitize the pharma space in Anambra State, because once it's sanitized, there will be a healthier society.
On her part, the planning committee chairman of the conference, pharmacist Chioma Chikinwankwo, said that despite the constant involvement of the ward and the challenges that comes with time, the collective efforts and hard work of the community pharmacists have always helped in overcoming the challenges.
We have been able to scale through all these crises. We also look forward to the future with enthusiasm and excitement. Please, I welcome you all once again.
In his remark, the national chairman of the ACPN, Pharmacist Adewale Oladibolu, congratulated the Anambra State branch for their achievements so far, as he noted that despite the crises that come, what matters is the ability to find a way forward. In his keynote address, a former Director General, Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON, Dr. Ikem Odumodu, said that community pharmacists play a crucial role in ensuring the safe and effective use of medications within their communities, and are also healthcare professionals who are licensed to dispense medications, provide medication counseling, and offer a range of pharmaceutical services to the public.
One thing I'd like to assure you, we must realize that if we do not do anything, if we continue as usual, it will lead us to a very prophetic end.
The event showcased a diverse range of engaging sessions, interactive workshops, and networking opportunities. In Oka, I am Onyinye Agubeze reporting for ABS News.
President of the ECOWAS Commission, Omar Ture, has presented the Commission's work plan for the 2023 year to the ECOWAS Parliament at the ongoing fourth ordinary session of the Parliament holding in Abuja, touching a myriad of problems confronting the community. Article 32 of the Supplementary Act enhancing powers of the ECOWAS Parliament mandates the President of the ECOWAS Commission to present a general report on the state of implementation of the community's work plan twice a year. Princess Ekwi Ajide of our Abuja Bureau takes the report from her.
Presenting the first community report for the year under review, Ture counted activities undertaken by the Commission to ensure growth in the sub-region to include improving economic and monetary union, deploying the right infrastructure to address deficit in the community, and building bridges and connections necessary for the socio-economic integration of the region and improvement in the well-being of its people. He also counted investment in human capital development in the community, providing humanitarian assistance to citizens that are victims of both man-made and natural disasters, promoting gender equality and supporting development and youth empowerment, among others, as some of the Commission's efforts. The President, however, raised concern for about 29.5 million people that need emergency food and nutritional assistance, notwithstanding the good production of food, saying that if appropriate measures are not taken, the figure could rise to 42.5 million people between June and August 2023.
Turning to the economic affairs, it should be noted that while the commitment of member states towards economic union remains strong, a number of challenges continue to inhibit the region's performance in terms of macroeconomic convergence.
This report was followed by reactions from parliamentarians who commended, flagged, or made suggestions on the way forward. Honorable Melvin Snow called for more efforts in the push for elimination of drug abuse in the region. In her response to some of the issues raised by parliamentarians, the Vice President of the ECOWAS Commission, Mrs. Damtin Saishubida, harped on the need for member states to work together for effective regional integration.
It is important that we get together amongst ourselves and find areas of collaboration to work together in order to break down those barriers, and also to together to implement this vision of regional integration.
The 2023 first ordinary session of the ECOWAS Parliament continues till the 26th of this month in Abuja. Princess Ekwi Ajide reporting.
Reports say residents of a tiny Swiss village have all been evacuated because of the risk of an imminent rockslide. The village burns. Fewer than 100 villagers were given just 48 hours to pack what they could and abandon their homes. Even the dairy cows are loaded up for departure after geologists warned about a rockfall. 2 million cubic meters of rock is reportedly coming loose from the mountain above, and a rockslide could obliterate the entire village. The development has raised questions about the safety of some mountain communities as global warming changes the alpine environment. The rock has been shifting since the Ice Age, but scientists say the pace has accelerated. Brienz, an eastern canton of Grand-Baden, is now empty. Switzerland's alpine regions are especially sensitive to global warming. As the permafrost high in the mountains begins to thaw, the rock becomes more unstable. Former Manchester United striker Carlos Tevez has revealed the top football club in the world at the moment. The one-time Premier League and Champions League winner said this while speaking to TYC Sports and commending Alejandro Garnacho for his performance at this season. Garnacho is one of the Manchester United squads who had made 29 appearances in all competitions and scored 4 times. Tevez noted that Garnacho is among the top 3 teams in the world in a list that also has Manchester City and Real Madrid. He's playing for one of the top 3 clubs in the world, which are Real Madrid, Manchester City and Manchester United. Remember, you can follow news and program on ABS in many parts of the world by logging onto our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Orca. Subscribe to our YouTube page at youtube.com/ABS Television Orca. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. Log on to our website www.absradiotv.com. AIG Zone 13 Olofo has pledged to end sit at home. Anambra HOS Iwebe has urged labor unions to promote dialogue. ECOWAS has expressed concern over the hunger situation in West Africa. Imminent Rockslide has threatened the Swiss village of Brens. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. That ends the breakfast news at this time on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Wangpo. Good morning and happy Sunday.